The Ash Vein, oh, they got plenty of cash. You got any useful skills like forgery or safecracking? Oh, Shellcrawler. Not marked as an elemental or a beast or am. Weird. Because hunters can tame those. Or at least creatures of the exact same model. But anyway, yeah, asking if the paladin has those skills. Yeah. Seems likely. I know, that really looks like it's such a lazy swing to me. This is what she was doing there. Didn't realize I grabbed the no chip part. A muddy and worn, but still good. Looks fancy, possibly stolen. If there's no more coins here, check other locations. Keep expecting those to be hostile. Okay, now if the metal detector and reaction clank worked like this, I would have bloody used it more. Looks like gold. Come on, up here. What even is that? Oh. Maybe we were digging in the wrong place. Potentially. We got the best spot, the treasure is here. They give an extra share to the one that finds it. We're doing all the work, we should get all the gold. And else? Nope. In that case, they may forever keep their hold their peace. There we go. That is now done. Just finish off the rest of the stuff before we start turning them in. I prefer to stagger it. Not stagger it, just massive deluge. I was reading the wiki earlier, and I was talking about, you know, I ended up seeing the Illidan article, and they were talking about how people didn't like in Burning Crusade, how Illidan was just suddenly an evil tyrant. But then, so they tried to rectify it in a novel and in Legion. But then for me, then they had the issue of having a character that was an evil tyrant, then just pretend, you know, just shrugging and hand-waving away half-assedly him being an evil tyrant. Like, he had dragons enslaved and was forcibly breaking them to be used as mounts. I would assume that he was also having, like, some, like... Remember what the dragons did to Alexstrasza during the war? You know, if they're being used as mounts, then that's the logical outcome. Even if it's not somebody got up to there, it's fierce inevitability. You know, the I think I said orcs there. I'm tired. The orcs were, let's say, not kind to her when she was in their many hands. So yeah. So some workers have said they see pirates' ghosts around this cave. And wherever there's pirates, there's usually gold. So yeah, and that's not even counting all the enslaved people, like humanoids he had. When you go into the Black Temple, when you go into the part with the concubines, there's a ton of mind-controlled servants in there. And I've always been puzzled about the concubines. Because this was like, where the hell did they come from, you know? As far as I remember, that was never explained. They were just there. It's not like they were succubi that transformed, because they never transform out. It looks like they were legitimately, you know, human women and blood elf women, you know? It's always puzzled me. The butt of women I can get, because Kale. But the human women, I don't know where they came from. So... okay, this cave's open. But yeah, it's... let's grab this first. It's platinum. So yeah, it's like one thing, like, you know, okay, we went a little balls deep with that, maybe we should have toned it back a little, and, you know, try and rectify it there. But it seems then they decided to go balls deep in the opposite direction, and pretend any of the really bad shit he did didn't happen. Or that it's somehow good that he did it, you know? Also, in that flashback, you know, with the butt of Curious, the elf lady who was curious what's the difference between them and the demons. That was actually Corvus Bloodthorn. She's the one that we did that protection tower with back in Legion. But anyway, I looked it up because it never says in game. It's just random, you know, night elf chick. But yeah, it's just like, it's one thing, you know, what they want to give him a redemption story. Sure, if they want to felt they went a bit too balls deep with, you know, him being evil, sure. But then they proceed to go balls deep in the other direction and seemingly, you know, wipe that shit away. Of course, maybe that was just to show that the Naru themselves weren't as good as we thought. But again, that could go in under the wiping Illidan's fuck-ups away by making him better than the Naru, who we thought were so great. First mate, Grogtalk. I guard the ROM until the captain returns. No goal, but what's a ROM? Well, he's loyal. Bane Strike. You and I are pretty much friends now. Can I borrow some gold? Captain, I didn't drink any. Maybe that's why he's dead. Well, or maybe he just, like, dehydrated to death. Ooh, that's rough. But yeah, it's like one thing for them to do a redemption arc, or felt they maybe did go a bit balls deep. To be fair, I'm of the opinion that, well, that's the story you wrote. You can't, if you start changing that shit, you know, it's... well, basically I'm not a fan of it. Because, you know, retconning. But, you know, it'd be one thing to, you know, ease back on it a bit. But then it's just the way they did it. They kind of flubbed it. So it wasn't the easing back on it, it was, that didn't happen. Shh. You know? Or it's tainting other things to make him look better in comparison. So either way, it's a fuck up, which is annoying because they could have done it much better, but they decided not to. That's the reason why all my Legion videos have the name fucking retcon. Age has not made this better. I actually had a bottle of beer. Actually ended up having it for near a year in the press. Tried to drink it a while back when I was recording some Eridor. It was horrible. I think it did, you know, because the press was a bit close to the oven. I think maybe that had fucked with it or something, because it was horrendous. The beer was a bit strong for me previously, but I would still drink it. But this, oh, I drank most of the bottle, but it was terrible. I ended up spilling out the rest, and I'm not going to touch the second bottle that I have in there. So, yeah. Okay, I need to kill one more Restless Stone, get 4 more ship parts, and... open this other cave. And since I'm really drunk, these enemies look like they're only level 150. That's not the case, but that's what my character thinks, because drunk, you're overconfident in your power, or you're stupidly aggressive, who knows. Personally, I get just giddy and jolly. in here. I feel positive about this cave. I'm picturing an awful lot of gold inside. Oh, it's handy because there's also this little ton mark here. Well, exclamation point. Oh, these shell crawlers are hostile. Ooh, can also mine them. Got some monolite off to the other guys. Who knows about these? Sadly, no ore in this cave. Though old and mud covered, it's still gold. Lots of it. It's not enough to be Nedley's legendary lost treasure, but it's still several thousand in gold coins. Significant find and should be returned to shelves to be split among all the workers. Ooh, platinum. Do need to get the mining thing for this. I'll grab it next time I'm in the city. Nedley says we're getting close. Any day now. 3 million worth of gold coins. We're gonna be rich. Ah, that's good money. How much is 267th share of 3 million? It's so much that Jaina Proudmoore is gonna marry me for my money. You're gonna need to buy a new face first. Oh, someone else killed these. Can still get a nerd stone off them. Woo! Big spender. Yeah, that is a pretty small share, but still, it's 3 million. $3 million. So, you know. Wish it was good with maths or had a calculator nearby. Phone's nearly dead. Curious to work out how much that would end up being. Storm silver. I'm not actually that interested in storm silver. I'm more interested in monolith right now. At least until I can level stuff up. Okay, crustacean again. I'm sobering up a bit so the enemy, as you notice there, went up in a level. Didn't note that I had sobered up, but the screen did seem to be a bit less blurry. Get some help. Suppose I should head back and deal with these. 225, nice. Ooh, 125. Yes. Can't mind the crab, can I? Nah. It wouldn't totally make sense. Okay, we've gotten all the quests here done. Well, that we currently have. So we'll just kill this guy off, mine him, and we'll head back. Sadly, no ore off to him. Also, me swaying all over the place here. Not my doing. Not my doing. That's happening because I'm drunk. That's what the game does to simulate it. As well as the lowering stats and blurring the screen. Gotta tank them for the save. They killed one, then kind of just moseyed on. Still, gotta thank him for the save.
I am in your debt.
What class? Mage. Encounters flow, increases spell damage. Alright. These odd that shield crawlers aren't denoted as anything. Not elemental, not beast. I think in the past, creatures of that model have been denoted as both of those. Oh, this is annoying. I kind of just auto-ran. I was putting on a bit of hand gel. Fighting dirty. Increases haste by 35%. Yeah. Just gonna drink it first. No. Didn't have any. So, ooh, charge Woodson. So, no steel, only mithril. Ooh, you. I'm the only one around here that knows math, so I'm watching the expenses and making sure everyone's hands stay in the right pockets. Really, he's the only one around here that knows maths. I figured the other two... I get your share if you die, says the gnome. I figured, you know, the boss did or something. I don't know. I kind of assume that most characters and things know how to read, write, and do maths. Some people would have just run off with this, but you didn't. We'll split this up into 214 shares. Here's your cut. If I find it, the treasure and me are gone, says one worker.
Oh, we will reclaim what's
Ooh, rich deposit. Fantastic. Because I need so much of this. I had 46, now we have what? 53. Good. None of this stuff is headed to a museum. Hush, we don't need anyone asking questions. So they're just two scam artists. Fantastic.
Get cracking.
See what you can find out in the mud. We'll make good money off these. No one will know they're used parts. We'll take you. I can break you down for metal anyway. Or, I almost trust you, Draenei.
Storm's coming.
I like gold. Let's find some. You got the coins and only mild radiation poisoning. Boom. Problem solved. Bomb beats rock.
Mind your tag.
There's a Totalan who's trying to get our treasure. He's over on the west side of town. He's nosy and he may have found something. Talk to Moxie. Come up with a plan to get rid of him. Don't hurt.
Get your ballast in a bind.
Okay, talk to you. This town is a horrible place full of bad people. All they care about is money. No one cares about the turtles. The turtles are out there thirsty, drying up, getting stepped on by monsters. They have to save the turtles for me. He's part of the Seekers, as I was anticipating, really. We've got problems, Palnai. The Totalan found a box and we want it. Totalan? This shell with arms and legs right over there. Don't let him fool you. He's smart and very nosy. We're poking around collecting old scrolls, relics, scrolls, and junk. We don't want him finding the treasure first. What's the plan? I'm thinking electric shocks or fire. Maybe we just blow him up. But it's bad luck to kill Totalan, and I don't need any more bad luck. You want me to show you how you would handle this Totalan? Totalan. Yeah. I'll speak with him.
Greetings, sir.
I was standing here for a long time. Then I found this interesting box in the mud. That box? The box